As you can see, I got 5 hours in this game, 1 hour in this game. Dude, the thing is, chill, you've already done better than X did, okay? When X played this game, he fucked up both times. You need a smoke break? Dude, let's take a smoke fucking break, yeah. How long you need? Subtitle background? Let's do black. Takes 5 minutes? Oh, that's chill. You trust Wendy's Riz? Yeah, I mean, I think we need someone to pick a decision. I gotta turn it down slightly more. Just slightly. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Wendy was here for the first time. You want to be Misha or do you want to be Ryan? Which one do you want to be? Want to be Ryan? Yeah, I don't think it matters. You're the one that answered, so. Ryan, 28 years old, 6 foot. So we gotta pick a photo. Which one do you want? This one, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Don't choose the dog one again. The first one. Do you finance, creativity, healthcare, or other? Damn, I really like that first one too. Finance. Travel, spirituality, arts, culture, technology, partying, charity, food and drink, sports and fitness. Yep. As soon as you choose these things, you're good to go. Because I already know your star sign, which is just Leo. So you just pick these and you're good to go, brother. I'll catch you up when you get back. Yeah, mental is chill. And he also wants to be called Emery. Yeah, I told you you're good to go after this. Henry? Henry Danger? I didn't work last night because I was off. So sometimes I gotta message work. So I'm like the longest fucking employee there. Emre. Alright. Yitzy's live. Boss went live. Oh, why did I click that? Just call me mine. I have my headphones and it sounded like Henry. Oh, okay. Culture, sports, and fitness, partying. Culture, partying, sports, and fitness. Go smoke, bro. Go smoke, bro.
Misha.
This is the boring part.
Ah, and there was me having a good day.
Well, it's just become great. You're welcome.
What's happening?
I have had a lot of client meetings. It's been very full on. We're doing a merger at the moment, so...
Are you aware how tough this doesn't sound?
Thanks for the sympathy.
Anyway, I've got some news.
Okay.
I joined a dating app.
Have you? Well, I mean, they are inevitable.
I was expecting more shit from you.
Well, what's the saying? They have people in glass houses can't throw stones.
No way, you too.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get up
Matches?
and take your
Yes, a
medicine.
lot.
Yes, you
No,
do.
zero.
But don't like apps
Yeah.
like help out new users with
Misha,
like likes and
you're not.
Do you have an
helping.
alarm
they're
clock
really
set
trying
for
to
that
help
shit
you
now?
get people to like you because you're new.
Oh,
Misha,
and the
I
kiddo.
still have
Yeah,
zero
that's probably
even
why.
with
That
whatever
actually,
you
never
just
mind.
said. There's still zero. What about
You
you?
do?
Hey,
That's
the
so
grass
funny.
isn't always greener. I've got like
He looks like a
perks.
serial
I want people to
killer.
add,
Is
like,
so
bad
funny,
profiles and
Wendy.
the nude pics and the meh ones. It's all just a bit quiet.
Are your standards a little bit high?
No.
I'm eating
Anyway,
Whataburger fries.
I have a new initiative in the works.
I
Are
had
you gonna
coffee
kidnap
this
someone?
morning.
I've signed up for speed dating tonight
Okay, why are you telling me this?
because I'm bricking it and like, do you want to have a drink before?
Could you just say less? It'd be great if you just stopped speaking about 30 seconds ago.
See you there. Bye.
Bye.
I wish I had a friend like that.
Because there's no substitute for meeting someone face to face. Like you can see their physicality, feel their vibe.
Yes, but what if there is no vibe? What do you do then? If you're online, you can log off, you can make it an excuse, you can just be gone. My internet connection was crap. What do you do here?
Welcome everyone to Speed Dating. My name's Derek, I'm your host. We're going to be beginning very shortly, so gentlemen, if you could make your way to your table numbers.
You are so cynical. This is where you're going to find that genuine connection you keep banging on about.
Why are you smiling at me like that? Why are you
No one
smiling
holds
at me
up a
like that?
mic like
I'm not
that.
smiling, you like anything.
Hello, people.
There is a small possibility I might have signed us both up.
I'm not doing it.
You are!
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'll just leave.
Oh, come on.
No.
Look, at least it's going to be a good story.
It is not going to be a good story. I'm just going to get humiliated. You've been preparing for this. I'm not doing it.
It's a great story. Oh, he's browsing. He's browsing the shop floor.
He's browsing the
So what?
shop floor. Is so funny.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, so the women stay at the table, the men, you, rotate around them.
I'm a man now.
So you go to different tables and you speak to girls.
What do I say?
Whatever you like, but you have 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
And halfway through the date, that dude over there will give us a warning. And then he'll also tell us when there's 1 minute left to wrap it up. So essentially, you've got to use your time wisely, which I know you're not good at.
You already look
That's why I don't wanna do
humiliating.
Exactly.
We're going to start with the gentleman by your first allotted
I'd
table
imagine you're talking
numbers.
about me, too.
And good luck. Have fun.
You're sitting in my first date seat, so I need you to jog on. Go well, lad. Cheers.
Hi there. I'm Ryan. Can I sit?
You remember this? You remember her, right? This was
I'm
the girl that
Riley.
X messed up with.
What do you do for a living?
I work in finance.
Long hours, big paycheck.
Well, the more you put in, the more you get out.
That's why I've got my side hustles. I'm a beautician, but I'm doing an online course in international relations and I trade cryptocurrency. I just sold an NFT, actually.
Non-fungible token, the digital art thing.
Bingo.
Play money, though, isn't it?
Try to add that to my bank account. Sorry if I'm quite direct about things. We just don't have a lot
You
of
don't
time.
remember this?
Sure. Can
What are
I?
you
You're
looking for?
sleeping.
Okay, that is a big question.
Important question.
This is not in the order that I remember it being in. Should we say hi to Boss real quick?
They are, so that's okay. Food acids, preservative, caffeine, flavor, contains caffeine, contains phenylalanine? Yeah, whatever that is. Hi, boss. Hi, Grim. Hello. Ah, YZZTI. That's me. Welcome in. Oh my god, chat is busy today. We love to see it. I'm sorry, chat. I don't actually know what I'm doing today.
I'm curious about your dating skills.
I want to make money. And the guide that I'm looking at, the first thing that it tells me is fishing. I hate fishing.
Whose stream are we watching? This is
Fishing in this-
Yitzy Boss.
Uh-oh.
She
I was going to say, fishing in this game sucks.
VTuber that I found watching
Grim, you're just
Starlight.
lurking? All good. Happy lurking. I hope you're getting enough sleep.
Hey, guys. Yes, lad.
I know. I
there a way
knew
of
caffeine.
How long have I been live
I
for,
knew
guys?
caffeine's in
8
cola.
hours. My
I just didn't
stream
expect
crashed
there to
at
be
one point,
caffeine
right?
in
So have I been
zero
live for
sugar
9, 10
cola.
hours?
Betrayed by the world. Lots of fishing during COVID too.
You'll cook it.
Say
don't
you're
worry.
sorry.
Fish.
What?
Also, that's gross. Hawk
I
chewy
admire
on
that.
What?
But you have so much. Oh my god. You have so much patience. Fishing is the moneymaker in so
Wait,
many
I just
things.
want to hear this last response,
How do I?
and then we'll silence her.
Yoink! Oh,
I just want to hear what she says last
maybe
time.
I yoinked too hard.
Okay, well, don't say that.
You've been live for nearly 10 hours. Have you considered going to bed for 10 hours?
That sounds like a long time.
Did catfishing back then during your fanboy phase? Moon, go on. Explain to the class. In detail, please. I'm sure we all want to hear. How do I fish in this
Something
game?
casual, and this bitch better not say the wrong
Tug.
thing.
Tug!
Alright.
Look, at this point, my priority is focusing on myself and just having a bit of fun.
Do I look like a casual kind of girl to you?
No.
This is
no,
not
but
going to
we've got
go
a
well.
lot going on, so you might only have time for something casual.
I make time for
So,
the right
X
person. Plus, if
chose
I
this
became
as his girl.
casual, I'd look
And it
elsewhere.
fell apart.
Is that meant to be a diss?
Even
No,
though
it says
it was
diss
really
anymore,
close.
Ryan.
It fell apart.
Right. So, do you live locally?
Yeah, I bought a one bed up the road. It's top floor with an amazing view of the water.
You bought a penthouse.
The NFT was pretty valuable. Where do you live?
I live 10 minutes away. I live on my own as well.
Flat?
Yep.
Buy it or rent it?
Back to the quickfire round.
I mean, we're covering a lot.
I don't like her.
So?
I don't blame you. You owning or renting? I just want to cut her up. Oh, and we deal with that shit later.
I own it. Yeah, I'm very lucky to be able to say that. It's very difficult to get on the property ladder in London.
You earned it. You work hard in an industry that pays well.
Thank you, Randy.
This is your 3-minute warning, guys. 3 minutes to go. Just 3 minutes of lovely
She's all about
conversation.
Okay, let's move on to barn affairs. Do you like holidays?
I do.
Where do you go? What sort of holidays do you take?
What kind are you into, though?
I allowed to say a lad's holiday?
Go for it. You won't hear from me again, though.
Abroad or staycation? So do you do it out and about? Okay.
You can't beat a beach holiday for a bit of R&R.
Very true. Vitamin D is essential for a well.
Vitamin?
You want a Speedos guy, though?
No. I can't pull them off.
Won't ask why. I can only afford to travel
Yeah,
recently,
vitamin.
so I've got a lot of places on my list.
Well, what's the top of the list?
There's more than one thing. Cruise the Galapagos Islands, meet the sloths and turtles in Costa Rica, see the Iguazu Falls between Brazil and
Do
Argentina.
we keep listening or do we just interrupt her and ask the next question? Keep listening.
I don't know, for me it's more about experiences. You know, I'm not so much into the...
I'll only interrupt someone if I'm leaving.
Yeah, but and seeing new cultures as well. Like, it's amazing to go to new places and see the different people and all the places that you're in operate on a daily basis. So, have you been traveling alone?
I like doing things my way.
Do you never get bored? Or lonely, like having to go to dinner on your own all the time?
Well, I've got my phone or tablet for entertainment and talking to people, but
Dude, her number over here is 999.
Ah, nice.
I always keep a deck on deck. I mean, I picked this one up ages ago. I think it's got, I don't know, an extra king in there somewhere.
An extra king? That might come in handy.
Depends on the game. Okay, next question. Does body count matter?
Holy moly. I was not expecting that question.
Well, you were getting too small.
What do you think, girls?
So,
Does body
what do you
counter?
think?
Does body count matter? I got nervous just saying out. To me, no. No. Angel, you got an input? No.
No, not for me. Just so long as someone's past doesn't affect their present too much. So, the body count, it would not be an issue.
Okay, so you're open-minded. That's cool.
Are you trying to tell me something, though?
No.
Got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute. So we'll be wrapping up very soon.
So, how did my questions make you feel?
There's a customer satisfaction survey.
Your feedback is greatly valued.
Is it actually, though?
Only if it's good.
Yo, don't tell someone to check the DMs while they're live. What does that even mean? Because I saw it anyways, bro. You didn't have to tell me to check my DMs. So what are we doing? We're doing it nicely.
It was nice.
Nice.
Yeah. That's a good thing.
And your time is up. Thank you, ladies and gents. Lads, move on to your next table. Your date is awaiting.
You fucking bitch.
Wait, are you disappointed?
Only because I had more questions. Would you like my social media handle?
Yeah. Or I can give you mine.
I never message first. At the Brandy Big Girl.
The Brandy baby girl.
See you later, Ryan.
Goodbye, Brandy.
Yeah, X fell in love and he fumbled the bag. So just don't be like X if you fall for her. Executioner, another streamer friend. Yep, poor X.
Hey, I'm Ryan.
Ryan, I'm Kathleen. Sorry, I just wanted to squeeze in a quick page. Do you mind if I get to the bottom?
Yeah, by all means, fire away.
What do you guys think of this?
Done. All yours.
What are you reading?
The Evolution of Bond-Forming Dynamics Across the
How
21st
much she
Century
confident it
by
gets more
Professor
interesting
Gertrude
for
von
me.
Nosselhoff.
Yeah, I
It
guess
must be a
the other
pretty good
girl
read
was
if you're
really
sneaking
confident.
in pages in between dates.
You're a Leo, so it makes sense.
No. I have to finish it for a seminar tomorrow. I'm a PhD student in behavioral psychology.
Show curiosity, or you want? Okay, yeah, you're quick on it.
What do you think of it?
She has some interesting points. The chapter I'm on covers the influence of pop culture on behavioral modeling and attraction dynamics.
Yes. No, that does sound interesting, but I mean, please don't ask my opinion on it, because
Yeah. I wouldn't expect that of you. But if this goes well, maybe you'll learn a little something.
Okay, so you're here because you're looking for a study buddy.
You know, I'm
No,
a curious person.
quite the opposite.
Make her feel
I
seen
need
because not many
someone to
people
keep me out of
ask
the
her.
library occasionally.
I just know it.
So the age-old work-life conflict.
Which side of it do you fall on?
Am I allowed to say that balance is best?
No. No fence sitting, one or the other.
Work or life? For me, it's work. I feel like I'm working way more than I'm living life. We got life and we got work. Angel, you want to split the vote? Life or work? Work. Alright, so we're gonna pick work.
I am definitely a workaholic.
Uh-oh. Guess I'll be dying in the library then. You know, there's a theory that being a workaholic stems from a lack of trust or an inability to delegate work tasks.
Oh, you're serious? No, I hope not. I always thought it was because I just like what I do.
I hope that's the case too. So, I have a confession to make.
He just said what you said.
Okay, already.
Everyone tells me that for whatever reason, I haven't lived.
I don't believe that.
I've never been to a nightclub.
Never. What, your fourth stint as a student and you've never even set foot in a nightclub?
I would rather spend the day in a cafe with a book and my laptop.
The moment I turned 21, I went to a strip club. Not the day of,
So
but like the
you
week
are
later.
still studying to become a more qualified psychologist.
The more you know, the more you earn. So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Sorry, I researched good speed dating questions before tonight.
And that's what you got? It sounds a little bit more like you researched good job interview questions instead.
Famous, family man, same as I am now. Which kind of sounds boring. The fuck are the other? Yeah, I don't know why we would want to be famous. As a financial person?
I want a happy family by then. I just want to be in a loving relationship and however many kids life blesses me with.
Okay, so say life has blessed you with one child, boy or girl.
Okay, blessed was a bit of a lame choice of words.
No, it was sweet.
Oh, sweet. That's what every guy wants to hear on a first date.
We got her laughing. Don't believe in gender is wild. Girl.
I definitely want a girl. Yeah, I want a girl. I want to buy the dresses. I want to do the hair. I want to learn how to do it. I've never had any sisters or anything, so I just think it would really change my life. I've seen some friends who've had daughters for the first time, and it really changes them.
Oh, you want to be a girl dad.
I want to be a girl dad.
That's really cute.
Question.
Aww.
How do I know that
Dad
all
girls
of
are
this
top
isn't part of
tier.
your PhD thesis? That all the guys here aren't just your guinea pigs?
You don't. but a study at the University of Virginia found that we are more intrigued by those whose thoughts and feelings are unclear.
You have a study for everything. Is that supposed to be my key takeaway from today?
I'll offer you a better one. From Professor Nosselhoff? I'll find one from the start of the book. Ah, here we go. This is a good one. When we set off on a journey, we are riddled with excitement or apprehension.
She's
Nothing
reading
in
us
between.
from the book, dude.
It's not exactly one you'd read in the toilet, is it?
No, not quite.
You want to engage it or disregard? You probably want to engage it, right? Knowing you. Yeah, I mean, being a person pleaser, this is too much. This is like down the line of what you'd want end up with.
Well, that's Nosselhoff's opinion, but I think that apprehension is our body's way of telling us that something is worth doing, despite the risks.
You know, we can actually reprogram our brains to interpret nerves as excitement. There's similar chemicals. I did that before coming tonight.
Like,
Nice.
would you do that before tests as well, that sort of thing?
Oh, yeah, very helpful for tests.
It's clever, isn't it?
Brain's clever.
Not mine.
Got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute.
Well, how do you fancy spending the final minute?
Why not leave that to Professor von Nosselhoff again? Let's get a takeaway from the end of the book.
I'm waiting for the answer. You're gonna divert it. You let her read from the book twice, and you're gonna divert her on the third time. I mean, she's using the book to disregard the date, like as much, right? To like calm her nerves. Like that's what I'm thinking. That's what the concept of the book is. Because apparently she's read this fucking book before. She's a pass. All right, what do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to do? Any choice right now. Still divert.
No. Look, we can do without the help of Professor Nostradamus there.
Okay. I didn't have any other plan.
Yeah, come to think of it, neither did I.
Know any knock-knock jokes?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Boo.
No, everyone knows that one.
Oh, well,
That's your lot. Ladies and gents, time's up. Let's be moving on.
This was fun, Ryan.
yes, it was. It was really great to meet you, Kathleen.
So I'm not the biggest social media user, but they say that's the best way to keep in touch nowadays.
What does Professor von Nosselhoff say?
Who do you think I got it from? At Kathleen Parker 88.
Okay. I got it. Have a nice evening.
You too.
Damn, it wasn't fun. She's thinking about us. She kind of is. You're right. "666" is the number on this one. I remember this.
Sorry, just fixing my eyeliner. I'm Azalea.
I'm Ryan.
Don't look like a Ryan.
No. Well, what do I look like then?
Not sure yet.
What can I say? We're
That's
hot.
not from here, is it?
No. You gonna snitch?
No.
I made it. Just like the kombucha poured into it.
He looks like a Jeffrey Dahmer. Is so fucking real, dude. It looks gross. It looks good.
It looks good. Are you happy with the batch?
Very. Tell you more about it, but we haven't got much time.
So, the kombucha is homemade. The goblet is homemade. What else is homemade?
I'd say 90% of this. The clothes, the accessories, I make it all from scratch. Started selling my stuff online during lockdown, and it grew into a full-time business.
Wow, that's really original.
Thanks. Turns out my aesthetic plays quite well these days.
What aesthetic is that?
Chill.
Call it what
That
you want.
convo.
I've heard hundreds of terms.
It could have been
kind
said
of
in
kind.
chat. I mean, this is totally fine in chat. Not only that, because I also have something to add on about it. She can drink my blood if she wants. About the job. You just didn't want to offend someone? So do you mind if I say it? I know the convo ended, but I had something I wanted to add on. So I can say it in chat or I can say it in DMs, so I was just like, well, I mean, technically anyone could hear this. Okay, so it was she was like how much she knows the tastier it gets when it comes down to the body count. And I wanted to be like, I get that because the older she is, and the more experience she has, the more fun it is. And I definitely know that one. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I fucked a mill. And my roommate won't let it down.
Is it just you in the business, or?
Yeah.
Hell
Don't need anyone
yeah,
else.
So how do
brother.
you keep up with the demand?
There's a long wait list, but I engage with my customers a lot on social
Who
media.
was
so
38
they're
once?
understanding.
So
That's
if the
really-
supply is low, you must
I was
be
like
retailing
20.
for
So it was
very high
about
No,
like
I pride myself
8
in
years ago.
affordability and
6 years ago.
price. Is that enough to do full time?
And
No, sorry, no, I'm not asking how much you
I
are.
think she was in her
I
40s.
just find the business model very interesting.
I get by.
Do I look like a Ryan yet?
Not quite.
All right then.
Yeah, and the guy that
Well,
texted you is 37.
what else can you tell about me?
Yeah, that's different though.
I reckon
It's a bit
you're
different.
definitely a fire sign.
You know, if it was a dad,
Somewhat.
it was
You're
good.
feisty, I can tell. There's a little dark
dilf?
side in there.
Just 3 minutes to go, everyone. 3 minutes. I know. It's going very quickly, very quickly.
You're really into your astrology then?
Gives me structure. I analyze my behavior in the context of something bigger.
Who's the best
My
night
main
you've ever
star
had?
sign is Scorpio, which I think really suits me.
We're a Leo. Do you want to engage in this Scorpio? I have no clue about signs. We're just talking about signs, and we're a Leo, but she's a Scorpio. So is that good mix or a bad mix? You want to move on?
And then my rising sign is in Sagittarius.
No, it's really awesome. I'm really mindful of the time. So I'd like to get to know each other a bit more instead of astrology.
Okay.
Oh, here's one for you to work out. What do I do for a living?
I'm not claiming to be a psychic.
I know, but just keep it general. Like, what industry do I work in?
I'm so sorry to do this, but you gleam with finance bro vibes.
Well, I understand the preconceptions. but I will do my best to own them. But you are right, I work in finance. I'm very proud of that.
So you should be.
Yeah.
You're still a wanker.
Understood.
And this is your final minute, guys. Final minute.
So, I was wondering.
No, I've spoken about myself enough. I want to know more about you.
I feel like it's been pretty even. Can you just.
It really hasn't, so I want to know more about you.
Fine, fire away.
The tats. Everybody loves tats.
So, Azalea, I have noticed you have a couple of tattoos.
I do. Want to know about any of them? Choose wisely. Some stories are better than others.
Which one do you want? You want to stick with this one? She's not gonna like us.
The pentagram, is that a satanic symbol?
I should have chose
I mean,
Wisnies, but
dabbled in
I
Satanism,
like this one.
but its wider interpretation is quite genteel. It's about shunning the rigid restrictions of society.
Mm-hmm. And it's not about sacrificing babies.
You're safe. And the tattoo. I just I like the shape. It's all about those clean lines and sharp edges.
That's your lot. Ladies and gents, time's up. Let's be moving on.
Saved by the bell. Have a good one.
Pentagram. Hot.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah. She's out. She's probably out. We got Brandy's number. I'm gonna drop kick her. She was not liking us. So we're too goody for her. Oh. This is the one that X should have gone for.
Yeah, I guess I am. I'm Ryan.
Tony, nice to meet you. Sorry, I've got a match tomorrow, so I've got to keep limber.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what is it, a sports match? Do you play locally?
No, it's my job actually. I'm a footballer.
Oh, shit. Should you be out dating the night before a match?
Oh, don't worry. It's fine as long as I'm in bed by 12. Don't drink. Non-alcoholic.
Put the leg down, no.
And don't have sex.
What's your position?
Reverse cowgirl?
No. What is your football position?
What do you think?
That's a tough one.
Well, just say which area of the pitch. I'll narrow it down for you. I'm not
That's a
tall
hot
enough to be
position, yeah. It is. I like both cowgirls. Attacker, defender, substitute. What do you think she is? Attacker?
I reckon that you are pretty skillful. So I'm gonna say that you're up front.
What, you think I want all the glory? Got a big ego.
No, that's a bit of a conclusion to jump to.
I'm a defender. It's not all about goals and skills I have, you know. Defense is just as important.
You don't really win games with that, though, do you?
Well, you do. If you've got a shit defense, how are you going to win the game?
Yeah, if you say so.
Do you like sports yourself?
Yes, big time. Football, rugby, tennis, basketball, golf. I watch absolutely anything.
Yeah, same. If it's on the telly, I'll watch it.
Even if you don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I'll pick it up as I go along.
It's like watching the Olympics, isn't it? Where you become an expert in like some random event overnight.
Yeah, I became an avid curling and skateboarding fan for those
Curling
2
and
weeks.
skateboarding.
Okay.
It's not your phone. Is this reminding me to carb load for tomorrow?
What do you have in pasta?
Footballer's best friend.
This is your halfway
A
warning,
whole
guys.
tub of
That is
pasta.
3 minutes to go.
So, how did you become a pro?
I'd say my key influence was my dad. He used to take me to practices, to matches. He knew I fell in love with it and did everything to cultivate my passion. The kit, the travelling, consoling me after bad performances. Were you close with your parents?
No, I wanted to ask you more.
We ain't got time, right, lad? Tell me. If you want to, of course.
She's a pass? She's a pass, bro. What do you think, Wendy? Mother, neither, both, father. I honestly forgot what the question is. I think it's something to do with her parents or my parents, something like that. Let's say both. Mom. All right. Angel, you still here? I need you to split the vote. Both are mom. Angel. Huh? Huh? Either mom or both. Which one should we pick? Mom.
I'm a mummy's boy. Yeah, definitely, through and through. We're just very close. We kind of have a thing where,
Our
like,
parents.
we know how each other's feeling without even saying it. She's like one of my best friends. What about you?
Well, she's not really been in my life for a long time, for various reasons. She wasn't the kindest person, and...
I know you're distracted. That's why I'm asking you.
Unlike your mum, I was never ever a priority. Sorry, I know you're probably finding this interesting, but do you mind if we talk about something else?
Yes, we can move on. Let's see how competitive you are. Do you fancy a quick challenge?
Obviously. Fancy a test of strength. I chuck weights around like toys in the gym.
Okay, that's some fighting talk. How about we do an arm wrestle?
All right.
No, I'm kidding.
Nah, go on.
Yeah, I don't want to injure you before your game.
Get your arm on the table, lad.
Damn. Damn, dude.
Ready?
He's gonna lose. I mean, he's 100%
We're already
losing.
holding hands.
I'm just desperate.
Or I'm irresistible.
Why shouldn't he lose? She's the fucking
More than that. Come on.
athlete.
Come on.
Shit. I really thought I was winning that. You're stronger than you look.
Yeah. Gracious or boast? Gracious, gracious.
Look, I confess, I do some arm days in the gym, so...
Makes me feel a bit better. Still got it though.
We've got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute.
Ooh, we're in stoppage time. What? Football's the best sport for making analogies.
No.
Do you fancy another quick challenge?
Yes, but what do you want to do?
Well, there's conversation starters and riddles, apparently.
Convenient.
Okay. A man looks at a painting and says, "Brothers and sisters, I have none, but that man's father is my father's son." Who's in the painting, the man or
The
his
man's
son?
looking at a painting. It says, brothers and sisters, I have none. But that man's
Brothers
father
and sisters, I have none. That man's father.
is my father's son. But that man's father is me. Who's in the painting, the man or his son? That man's father. That man's father is my father's son. So it should be the son. But that man's father. No, it should be the man. It should be the man. Because it's the man's father is my father's son. I think it's the man, dude.
Is my father's son, so he's looking at the man's son.
No, it's the man himself, isn't it?
It should be the man himself.
Don't think so, but how do we find the answer? Oh, is it's folded in? Okay. More thoughts gone into this event than I gave it credit for.
Ready?
Hey!
The man's son. Bore off.
Listen,
Oh, you're
good,
right.
You're good.
You're right.
Yeah, fair play. You may have slightly more brains than me.
Yes, but you have slightly better feet than me, so we'll call it even.
Take it.
And that is time, everyone. Move on to your next date.
We crammed a lot into that.
Yes, we did. Yeah, it was great to meet you, Tony. Is that short for
Someone say fee?
Antonia?
Spot on, but everyone calls me Tony.
Dude, you're right. Yeah, I
You wanna
can't
keep
believe
in
you got
touch?
that.
Yeah. What's your handle?
I was.
TN7.
I second guessed
Tony
myself.
Newton, my shirt number 7.
That is some main character shit right there.
Get your bit.
I will not. Have a good night, Tony.
Cheers. I might look dumb, but I'm the smartest. I thought I was pretty smart, to be honest.
Good evening. I'm Derek, evening host.
Hello, Derek. Am I in trouble?
No. But unfortunately, the lady that was sat at this table, she had to leave early. I'm sorry.
Right. So are you filling in for her? Did she pull a runner when she saw
Maiden
me?
list.
No, nothing of the sort. She is a musician. Had a gig to get to.
Well, that is pretty fair. That's a good alibi.
How did the rest of them go? Find what you're looking for?
Oh, is she the last one?
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of glad about that because I don't really know how many more I had left in me.
Well, I'm sure you made a fantastic impression.
Have we found someone? Well, have we found someone, or we're still looking? Not yet. I agree, not yet.
Yeah, no, I've met some great people, but I think it's just too early to tell.
Speed dating is just to pique curiosity rather than find love.
It's just like a little teaser, isn't it? You just kind of just get to know them, and just as you're getting there,
It's like tapas, I like to say.
well, a little bit of everything.
Love tapas, yeah. Some olives.
I do have to call you out though, because there's some times when I'm really the date's going well, and then just then I hear you screaming out. Give me like an extra 30 seconds. I need to be able to give you a signal or something. How long have you been hosting?
I have lots of hosting experience, but specifically the speed dating stuff, just at the beginning of lockdown.
So those were digital, I presume.
Mm-hmm. Correct. For me, finding love is the most formative journey of our lives, and I just wanted to help people continue that journey, despite the circumstances. Having said that, there is no real substitute for meeting someone special in person.
So from these, have you ever had any marriages develop?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've had a couple. Even a couple of babies named after me. Yeah. Need to put it in my bio. Pregnancy facilitator, Derek.
Like on date.
You really don't, because that sounds like something that would be on a t-shirt.
Yeah, you're such a good boy for me, aren't you?
Start do t-shirts.
What a good
Actually,
boy.
I've seen them before.
I'll sell like hotcakes, though, right? So how did you hear about us?
I was
Don't do this.
duped into coming here this evening. I thought I was going out for a drink with my best mate, Misha, and here I am. She's actually somewhere here. She's on a date somewhere, I don't know, but...
Well, I love a strong male-female friendship. Do you prefer the company of women?
I'm not the
women?
best bet for dates.
Come again?
Oh, sorry. I'll rephrase. Who do you feel like you naturally engage with more easily?
Men, women, anyone, neither. I've never been to anyone. You would say you have more guy friends than girls? I got a good amount of girlfriends now. So nowadays, I think that's more true. That I have more girlfriends than I have guy friends, oddly enough. But my guy friends are the ones who showed me these girlfriends, to be fair, so. And they just keep multiplying, dude. There's just more girls than guys. Which is why I tell Zero to have an audience based off for girl-based audience. Don't try to do shit for guys. I mean, you could, but it's easier to get girls hooked. The men keep multiplying. Yeah, for you. Women. Am I right? Always had more girlfriends. Alright, women. Women.
I have always found it easier to fit in with women. I think I'm just more comfortable sharing my thoughts and experiences with them. No, it's not that I'm uncomfortable talking to men.
Oh, no, of course
Men
not.
are simple.
Chatting freely, aren't we?
Yeah?
I hope so. You are halfway, guys. Halfway. God. Don't tell anyone I forgot.
Your secret is safe with me. So tell me, what is the best way to approach all of this?
Well, aside from being yourself.
Well, let me rephrase that. Do you have any less crap advice?
No, I don't. Sorry. The thing is, there's so many different types of personalities in here. One person's poison might be another person's paradise.
Yeah, that is a fair point.
Okay, I'll pose you this. Are you looking for someone more lively or laid back? Because that may decide what kind of energy you want to exude yourself. They're both are brilliant, but
I can make a good breakfast. That's grim about the pancakes. Yeah, right. Your flat cakes. I mean, if you're cooking, I'm okay with being cooked. Can I be your guest then? French toast, wifey? Yeah, we like French toast up near though. Lively or laid back? You prefer French toast? Yeah, French toast goes hard. Lively or laid back? Lively.
I definitely want someone who is dynamic and a lively personality to just spice up my life.
oh, not to dominate though.
No, because that can just be a whole different thing. It can get toxic. Although, there's no harm in me being put in my place from time to time.
No, crack of the whip.
I never said
What's
I was
up?
into that.
Yep. Yep.
I was wondering, has hosting these made you an expert in romance?
What, like some kind of love guru? No. No.
No, come on. You must have more insight than the average guy. Okay, wait. Okay. Has it ever helped in your personal life?
Sadly, no. No, it's still very single. Why, did you have someone in mind for me?
Yeah. Misha. She would love to meet you. She's here. I can introduce you.
I'm sure Misha's fab, but I won't be interested.
It's a bit mean.
Too
What's wrong
flirty
with it?
today?
Well,
I mean,
she's...
perfect. That's why we're watching
Uh-huh.
this.
Yeah, sorry. No, I shouldn't have assumed. That was silly of me.
You're fine. Totally fine.
Change the subject.
Anyway, it's a real shame that the event's nearly over.
Yeah, it is.
You know, back in the day, you would have had to meet people, you know, if you were going out or maybe at work.
Or by chance.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, did you have any feedback for us?
The host is too well dressed.
Oh,
I mean, look, come on, you were putting the rest of us to shame, please.
well, aside from that,
For real though, me too. What a coincidence. More options, different location, no feedback. More options.
You can never have too big a pool of options.
true. Well,
Sliding
if the event's
DMs.
growing in
now.
popularity, then the amount of people coming will increase inevitably.
Well, fingers crossed. No, but like that being said,
Oh,
I did
oh,
still meet
Wendy's
a
fighting for
great
it. Jeez.
group of people today, so.
Great. That is your final minute, guys. Final minute.
I was here before you, girl.
So, tell me, who did you meet tonight?
Oh, this is a test, isn't it? Who did I meet tonight? I met Kathleen. I met Azalea. I met Tony. And I met Brandy. Oh, Derek. I don't suppose you could give me any intel. Just
Ryan, there's no way that I could do that. Come on.
nothing personal. Just, just give me a read. With all your experience. Come on. As a friend.
I guess I could do a read. Who in particular?
Oh, God, I guess we only have time for one.
So, which of the 4 girls did you like the most? Starting with Brandy, the girl that we started with. Tony was the, is that Azalea? Was that Azalea? Who was the reader? Was Kathleen the reader? Oh, okay. Okay. I got you. I got you. I can't see Wendy in the options. That's funny. That's real funny. Tony's the athletic one. That's the one I remember. Brandy's the girl that we started with. Yeah, you are being fought over. So which one do you guys like the most? Alright, alright. Alright, you actually like Tony the most? I was surprised. I didn't think you were serious.
Tell me about Tony.
Tony. I love Tony. I think she's great. She's just got this infectious personality and just loves a laugh, doesn't take herself too seriously. And I think she's looking for someone who can give as good as they get.
That is very perceptive.
Where are we at? Okay. That, unfortunately, ladies and gents, is the
I
end
choose
of
you any
tonight's event.
day, every day.
Everyone get home safely. I've been Derek, and thanks for coming.
What can I say? Thank you again, Derek. Thank you for keeping me company because I would have been sat here like a melon otherwise.
No, you're welcome. I hope you had fun. And yeah, I guess I'll see you around.
Bro. I'm out and I'm done.